Hello, welcome to some more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Last time we solved the Akihabara disappearances, and in this part we are going to solve this urgent quest, Nakano Underground. By the way, I wasn't able to do these quests off screen, so you're just gonna have to settle with some more champion stage Digimon. Alright, let's see what this is about. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. I was like, why are you so shocked? Of course we specialize in the supernatural and complex cyber crimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force. Well, fuck. So they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So, we've received a case from a public agency. Quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve. And now it's our case. Got it? Yes. Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch. I thought I fucking pushed that word, goddamn. And can't be open. Huh? What, you don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city's center above ground by housing in the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Well, that aged like milk. Underneath Nakano, there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It is a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason. No one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it. Okay, Han Solo. And didn't want to open the gate. But the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see. So, then the buck passed to Karemi, the detective agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job. If you want to access a place that is off-bound to most, this is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally, there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun! Oh boy. Huh? It's an underground gateway. I think so. There will just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process? This in quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Wait, yeah, cat? Until we open the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Well, that's cause for concern. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go! The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Of course, I'm the fucking guinea pig. So yeah, since I wasn't able to finish the side quests, because this week has been quite busy. If you've seen the previous part, you probably know why. Oh, we got access to the Nakano underpass. But I am here now, so did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect jump up into it and unlock the gate. So yeah, here we go. What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly? I think it's time. Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? Am I supposed to use the force or something? That's it. 30 minutes later. One hour later. By the way, if this part ends up being shorter than usual, you probably know why. Several hours later. 100 years later. Oh my god. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Of course not. What year is it? Oh, looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to posit the theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks off it to the target's location in digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, PC server, doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. Could have just said that from the start. What we've determined is that you connected it before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you are able to each time. But simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second. How could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely key. Lovely. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock opened as quickly as you can. Well then, that was something. I'm gonna move on. As I said in the most recent part of Wizard's Battle Legends redo, the doggo is now fine. He just requires insulin nowadays. So there's that. Oh shit, we got some copy and pasting to do. I'm not wasting the SP on Pokemons. But oh yes, I did get another party member as well in the form of Kuramon. Copy and paste. Copy the color data and temporarily saves it, or paste it on a colorless base. So, we got ourselves copy and paste puzzles to deal with. So, we'll copy this yellow and bring the yellow over here. There we go. Door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. Yeah, now we gotta physically head back. Oh hey, carry them on and a lot more. That's Kuramon. Of course, since I won't be getting Black Agumon this playthrough, I instead might want to go for a different Digimon. Digimon, you. to Pagumon. Tempting. Yeah. Alternatively, let's see. Any other Digimon we can destroy? So it says. Not gonna waste the DSP Pokemons. So yeah, so aside from bringing Zedard back home, last week I also ended up busy with work outside of YouTube. As well as snagging a copy of Monster Hunter Stories. And hey yo, what the hell is with this tunnel? Oh, this tunnel has seen better days. It seems we've managed to unlock the gate. So thanks for that. It must have been easy for you, given your skill. I got a new hacker skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or an Eater in there? Nah. I see. It is strange to see in a small section of the labyrinth. I know what I said, that we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if it's some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. A what? Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They are also called dragon chains. Oh boy. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. It's well known that Sausei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instance are... oh boy, I'm gonna butcher this, ain't I? Kanek AG... fuck me, I probably mispronounced that. And Asakusa Shrine, right, to the northeast, and Zojoji and Hiei Shrine to the southwest. all big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. Give me a second. If you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples, Kanei-ji, and Zojo-ji, to Shinto shrines, and Asakusa and Hiei, you'll find that they cross right inside Old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio towers that dot the northeast and southwest. So, we could say we've finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines. Then it just dawned on me that it's probably pronounced EA lines. I am fucking stupid. It just dawned on me. Oh, I think it's actually pronounced EA lines. Alternatively, it's like, never mind. We're calling them ley lines. We're in too deep at this point. That supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing on the ground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. Oh boy. Isn't Mount Fuji like a volcano or something? Kind of like Yellowstone. How Yellowstone has a volcano. Oh boy. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the additional waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth that you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices that you are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. I could go on for a while yet about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Aha! I'll take that you mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Well, in we go. Going in. This is probably one of those instances where I would have liked the heavy acceleration ability. Yep. I think for this particular case, there aren't any random encounters. At least, I think. tunnel just keeps going, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean, you know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stems off Mount Fuji, which is, of course, not all that of a coincidence, given that it's a sacred place. I mean, it'd have to be a sacred place, it's a goddamn volcano, like, holy shit. And that energy, she takes old highways, like the Hokkaido, and the Tokaido, to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways that is going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. But simply, all the ley lines that flow through Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds. Believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? Oh hey, here we are. Stop right there, don't go any further. What? Why? They're standing at the border of the municipality. If you go any further, you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not hope. Oh boy. What did you just get me into? Got me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into. You're just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came in and regroup at the office. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up, like before and after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. I mean, I am carrying around a lot of digital monsters on standby, so... let's just let Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are best left to others. Really? You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped. That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what we found was a Kamashiro research lab, of all things. Why the fuck would there be a Kamashiro research lab down there? Clearly that means Kamashiro Enterprise is up to something. Oh, don't be dense. I told you, that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. So the central government's in on it as well. Of course, leave it to the corporation, just to get away with some shady shit. Like, eat the rich. Moral of the lesson. Moral of the story, eat the fucking rich. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. No shit. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd also be ruffled in the government's feathers. Can't we just, like, fight him? I mean, I got a fire-breathing dinosaur, for fuck's sake. I'm pretty certain I can handle those schmucks. I got a fire-breathing dinosaur on standby. Right. That's why we can't be hasty right now, of course. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishiro that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and sneak around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later. When the time does come to confront it, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful if we have that up our sleeve, or even if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business, rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely, you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab underneath the Metropolitan office, too, right? So, how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what we can find? Sound good? Well, looks like we're doing some corporate espionage. It's like, what is this, Gundam? Then again, I wouldn't be surprised considering Bandai Namco has developed a couple of Gundam games. Weird that I'm mentioning Gundam of all things. I'm not even a Gundam fan, and yet I'm mentioning that series. Oh boy. Alright, let's just waltz right in, I guess. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, wait a minute. Turns out they have like a Mega Stage Digimon on standby. Like, god damn it. Yo. Oh. Are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please, come on in. Come on inside. What? You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this Metropolitan office isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point. That is, until a major firm came in and it was decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Did you make it inside the Metropolitan office? Alright, I get you. So, they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier. Then, come on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere, so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. Yeah, easy for you to say. I'm the schmuck who has to do it. Oh boy. So, once you find a terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. Guess I'm starting to ramble again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back and get back to work now. Oh boy. Why is everyone so eager to send me into dangerous locations? Because no one else is crazy enough to do it. So, fair enough. Small digital shift happening here. Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal. Well, that's digital shifting a little. Don't say that. Huh. If this shift is weak, while still prominent enough for you to notice it, it could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Foreshadowing. Well, for now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? Oh, in I go. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, all those people in there do indeed have dialogue. But ain't nobody got time for that. I got shit to do. Whoa. Level up. Nightmare 1. First up, random encounters. God damn it! Oh look, it's the boy. It's Agumon. Look at him. And fried chicken. Delicious. Roar. Alright, first order of business. Work. Bug recovery 3. So yeah, I think one thing that's interesting about doing this playthrough again like this, where I actually have to think about what Digimon I want to use, I think it does make things a bit more interesting, because the thing about creature collecting games is that it is tempting to like just use whatever monster that you like and call it a day. But I find that one of the best elements, one of the best aspects of creature collecting games is the sheer amount of customization you can do with your party, which is not really something you really see much in RPGs or any other kind of game genre. And as a result, I definitely think it makes the creature collecting genre much more interesting. Plus, as a weird, like, bonus as well, the amount of customization. Pokemon level 28, which metaphorically means, if I recall correctly, oh fuck, there's a meter. Give me a second. Can this mean? Tell me it is so. Let's see, trying to think. I can always snag another Pokemon and take a different path. Alternatively, I could Digiconvert Summon. This is actually a difficult decision. Jesus Christ. I actually have this hard of a choice. Hey, I'm gonna have to look through the Digivolution paths. First, Gargomon. Yes! Digivolution. Our first instance of an ultimate stage Digimon. Rapidmon. Who we're gonna have to immediately de-digivolve. God damn it, because the API is so low. So this is what the de-digivolution sequence is like. So, yeah. So, because Gakumon's now back at level 1, we're not going to be using him for a while. Anyone else? You, not even close. So, trying to think with Pokemon here. I can always try and snag another Pokemon. Alternatively, this is a difficult fucking choice. Because right now, what we're low on both Data and Fire type Digimons. So I think for now we'll go with Lopmon. We'll go with Lopmon for now. Luckily, one of the Digivolution paths for Lopmon is indeed Data. So, yeah, because I don't want to overload my team with so many Digimons of the same type, essentially. I think once I get another Digifarm, I will start, like, spawning in a crap ton of the in-training Digimon, since I can always go to, like, an older area to try and get more scan data for in-training Digimons. You. Alright. Fighting an Eater. And he's just staring at us menacingly. Foxfire! Common Blaster! Mega Alright, my advice, same as other Eater fights, just pummel the everlasting shit out of them. Just lay the smack down. Paralysis. Oh boy. That is a status element I have to see. That's why. Well, on the plus side, I get to show this. Remove that paralysis. Motherfucker just took my SP. Dick. Mega Blade. Needle Spray. Yeah, not as effective at like dealing with a single target. Cross combo. Burn. And freeze. Now it's kind of weird that the room run is a... Uh-oh. Well, get rid of this bastard quick. Before he tries something. Almond Blaster! Do flip. And there we go. All that delicious XP. 22, 27, 9, 20, 10. So we found an eater inside there, after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note. We're not seeing a forest for the trees here, Nakano. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get on back to the office now. Yo, I'm back. That was probably hard work. We're going all over the place today. But, thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together. Lay it on me, what'd you find? While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan office itself is one big digital wave force field. Say what? From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Metropolitan office via the ley lines inside Nakano underpass. So, that underground lab chemistry that has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside that terminal, don't you? Yeah. There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure, like the Tokyo Metropolitan government office, there's a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass, and therefore require a vessel. I thought they were like made out of data. Hence digital waves. And the bigger the vessel is the bigger the vessel is that contains the waves, the more energy you can build up. I have a hard time saying that, goddamn. What even is English? It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. That extra energy could then go on to impact at the office beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. So but we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore, now that you've cleaned the joint up. On the other hand, it's working in its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated concentrated in such small quantities as to attract individual eaters and produce a micro-labyrinth to be scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. Wolf face doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's technology that can mostly surpass large amounts of digital waves, as they are built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody who's got big plans in the works, suffice it to say. This, of course, calls for some more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has all been going on, just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Takumi. We're onto something here. I know it. And like that, farm development kit. Your drive is remarkable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Kamashiro when the time is right. Well, I guess with that... Oh fuck. Hold on. God damn it. Sure, your glove has two marks. A circle and... Give it a sec. Right. Yeah, there's a circle on the front end and an X behind it. Circle and an X. Gonna give it to you. So yeah, so I guess for the next few fights, Gargamon's gonna have to sit these fights out. But with a farm development kit, let's make a new Digifarm. That's 2 Digifarms. Right where we need them. And from there, Digiconvert. 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 And Digiconvert. To start off. And while that's going on, investigate. Wait, hold on, did I? Yeah, already did. So, with that, all said and done, I think we're gonna call it a part here. Next time on Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, we're gonna try and continue with plot, assuming we get another urgent case. So, until then, if you enjoyed this part, feel free to like and subscribe. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, if you enjoyed this part, feel free to like and subscribe. While you're at it, check out my non-gaming stuff over on Tumblr and Blue Sky. Links are both in the description. And so, I'll see you all next time for some more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Bye!